Okay. Okay. All right. Hey there. Wow. Hey there. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box for you to see. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes, I will be channeling what there is to you, who's spreading your high school to collect high school and dairy school. If you hear an extra sound during this video, know that life is life. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And yeah, let's get into this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes. All right. Oh, so I guess I'm gonna see. I didn't feel like I had enough to really read anything, but let me see. This has been right here. I guess I'll say this. I don't know, in my mind, I guess because it's the longest entry that I have in this, but there was a point where I was thinking about my physics teacher in high school, and like, my physics teacher in high school, and like, he would get upset at us because we weren't like grasping on to the concept and all that stuff. And like, we were young, so we were like, ugh, he's annoying and stuff like that. But looking back now, and it's funny because I've just been looking into a lot of random stuff. Some of it includes physics and stuff. And then I wrote in the notes there, I was like, imagine, because most of us were black and Hispanic. And we were like, I was like, imagine like trying to teach a group of like kids who naturally have that power within them, but they're just like uninterested or they're not grasping the concept. And I was like, I wonder if that's why he was getting frustrated, that we weren't grasping the concept. Because this white dude trying to teach a whole bunch of black and Spanish people physics. But I don't know if anybody understand what I just said. So that's I read that. That's an entry. I'm a perfectionist, so I have entries like or whatever for Mars Day, like I usually do. It's just that like I'm a perfectionist and I wanted it a certain way, and I was gonna skip out on it this time again and be like, oh, next week, but something was like, nope, you reread it as it is now. I'm like, okay. So all right, we're going on to where we are. Same where we are. I'm just gonna like say like we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and rebellion. Yeah. And then within that, we are currently in Leo season. Leo season started on July 23rd. It's going to end on August 22nd. And Leo is known as the lion. It is the I will sign. It is a fixed sign. It is a fire sign. The sun rules Leo. Leo is the divine masculine sign. The gemstone associated with Leo is ruby. The heart is anatomic. The heart is anatomically associated with Leo. And the tarot deck, the Sun card and the Strength card are the two major arcana cards associated with Leo. And Leo can be described as the following: confidence, sovereignty, rulership, courage, intense and determined hard worker, happy, jovial, can get offended when others don't see their noble intentions, and Yeah, did I say humble already? Humble. Yeah. Okay. That's where we are currently in the planets. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into the card stuff. Don't touch my soul. It's the rhythm I know. You said you. Ah. But this hair is mine. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarity card. Cards is Nine of Pentacles. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Emperor. What you say to me? What you say to me? Bottom of the deck, the summary of the card that came out is hearth, safety, comfort, spiritual connection, Top of the deck usually watching this right now is lavender, tranquility, kindness, and self-care. Stuff about comfort and peace. I like that. I like that. Okay. So, all right. So for this week's Mars Day weekly vibes, the card that came out is Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the summary of that is the Empress card. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Eight of Cups. And then to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Swords reversed, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Four of Cups. And then the Oracle card that came out, which I'll read afterwards, is the Pine Tree, Vitality, Longevity, and Perseverance. And then we'll do the charms afterwards as well. Some of you could be seeing 10-10, or you will be seeing 10-10. There's something here about completion. There's something here about reputation, maybe something known. There's also something here about order, something here about maybe institutionalized in a way. Yeah. I don't think there's really distractions or anything here. There could be. Okay. There's also something about a new beginning, sovereignty. A new beginning, sovereignty. There's also something about, the self, initiating something. Maybe something about like trendsetter or just starting something, or is it nobility? I don't know if it's nobility, but like, or something like that. And then I feel like someone, or there's something about giving up on something, then going towards something that is better, that's happier, more healing. Maybe something that is good for self, putting yourself first. Something could have been, I feel like something could have, I don't know if something coming to an end, but it's no longer coming to an end or something like that. Hold on. There's something about the truth as well. Truth, maybe someone's truth. And it's just like better for someone, for a situation, for a thing. There could be like an end or a conclusion to something. But then there's also like a new beginning. There's something about stability, a foundation, something that's like home and safe. Is satisfaction, is content, and all that stuff. There could be something about like part of like creation or abundance. There's partly some of it about letting go, detaching. Also in that same breath, there's something about like not forgetting that you are the creator, you're abundant, provided for. Also, don't forget to like nourish, put energy into whatever is being created and everything, or that you want to grow and expand. There's something about like transcending and then going further beyond, like more. And the word is here, but there is something about the longevity of something. Maybe there's something about progression and progression and like dang it, I lost the word. It's longevity, progression, or like it's for the long run, long term. Yeah, what came out is the Ten of Pentacles. There's something about home, foundation, stability. It's just overall success, wealth. Bottom of the deck, the summary of that is the Empress card. There's something about abundance, things always flowing, things taken care of. Things with ease, is lightweight. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Eight of Cups. There's something about moving towards something else that may be better, that may be more. Moving towards where the heart is leading. I feel like someone's moving towards more clarity. Yeah, something more lighter. And I feel like something that is more safe, takes care of the self and everything like that, you know. To clarify, the Ten of Pentacles is the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Cups. I feel like there's something about dropping conflict. And then like dropping like the doom and gloom or something like that. Or that things are ending or are bad or something like that. Something about letting that go. You need to, you are, and it's being acknowledged. But that's something in the air of that, just like letting go of doom and gloom, and letting go and then allowing to flow and everything. And the stability and the safety and the home and all that, and home and all of that. Pine tree. Pine trees made me think about lumberjacks for some reason. All right, so pine tree. Vitality, longevity, perseverance. The pine tree is a symbol of life enduring. The promise that even if things seem dark, it's not over. Some kinds of pine trees have root systems that are centuries old, and while a single tree may die, the established root system can introduce a new seedling to replace it. The rejuvenation cycle tells us that even when something appears to be dead or finished, there are still roots alive. Nothing is ever truly gone. Don't give up on it. Pine is a popular building material. It absorbs shock, is resistant to excessive swelling and shrinking, and although it dents easily, it is long-lasting. The pine tree card tells you to hang in there. Life may be knocking you around a bit, but even dented, you're reliable and can last longer than you think. And the reflection here is, have you given up on something you shouldn't have? Don't give up, y'all. Just move towards better. And I'm getting the subtle thing of like, it's okay to like revise and redirect. I'm getting that subtle thing. I don't know if Capricorn means anything because I don't know, that comes up afterwards every time too. But anyways, we have here Spider, the bad omen, the bad meaning. It has the zodiac sign Aquarius and Libra here. And it says tyrant-like energy, limiting the unlimited, God complex, uncompassionate, making things worse than they need to be, possibly dogmatic in a realization of that, holding too much unneeded weight on your back. I'm getting like a little bit of similar thing from the TikTok reading, but not. It's a little bit different. Yeah, and it's like, why you can have it all. You can like have everything that you need and want. Like why limit when you can have more? And when you could always revise and ask for something different or ask for more when you realize that you can have more. Because something about always being provided for, always stable. Okay, and then I think this is Fihu. And then we have here Fehu, Fehu. And it says wealth, abundance, luck, energy, foresight, fertility, and creation. I think this is Thurisaz. That's what somebody's going towards. Wealth, abundance, luck. Somebody's following the waters, their heart. It could be something about the new moon coming up as well with that. But yeah, then we have your Thurisaz, I believe. Thurisaz. I believe it's Thurisaz. Yeah, okay, I got it right this time. I keep saying it's Wunjo, and it's not Wunjo. It's Thurisaz. And we have Thorn, reactive force, defense, and conflict. So yeah, release, flow with the waters energetically and all that stuff. Beware of resisting. Just allow. Do the thing that you gotta do and just allow after that. Who we have here? We have here Taurus and Libra. You could be any of the signs. The signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of this reading. It could be the planetary placements, all that stuff, and right around you. So that's that for this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree, or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. And I also will be doing daily readings from Wednesday to Friday on my Patreon. And I'll be offering free readings on there too, like once or twice a month, if anybody's interested. So yeah, and thank you for stopping by, and that's all, folks. Peace out. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Peace out.